This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
have you learned?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
It's time!
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Gaming News Live. Yes, not many of my solo ones left because as I can see in chat, my new co-host is getting them all going in there. Hello Aero Nation, not long now my friend. It is in production, that PC, it is. But yes, episode 17. Oof, almost 20. That is insane. But yes, we got something to talk about tonight. We got quite a few things. And my phone went off before. I'm sure that dear old 78 Inc. has just sent me a message. So let's go and have a look on X. What's he sent me? But yes, hello chat. Before I jump into that, just sent me a message. What's he sent? We'll talk about that as well. Yes, Aeronation just in time for Forza. Yeah, I will have a look at Forza. I am looking. I'm interested. Yes, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Not the same without my brother from another mother, Aeronation, but not long, not long. So we have got quite a bit. But the first thing we're going to talk about is what 78 Inks just dropped into the mix for tonight. It's not even on my ticker. Damn. Yes, great. Well, make sure everyone that comes in, hit that like button, subscribe if you want your gaming news raw and unedited, especially when it's on the live show, which is GNL every Tuesday. So yeah, 78 sent me a message saying Copilot will no longer be developed for the Xbox console according to Asher Sharma. Thank God. Thank God. Oh dear. But yeah, chat's definitely going. Who have we got in the house anyway before I carry on with what I'm waffling? We've got, well, obviously Matt S25 first, as usual. I'm going to call you Mr. First from now on. Great War is in the house. Obviously, my brother from another mother, Aero Nation, is in the house. Who else? K-Rock is there. Typhus Neon is in the chat. All of you. There is it.
Welcome.
Oh, there he is. Just speaking about you, 78, and yes, I got your message. Yes, Copilot. I'm not particularly bothered that they're going to scrap it for the sheer fact of I wouldn't use it. Completely pointless. Don't know why the previous administration at Xbox thought that was a good idea, but it's been scrapped. Thank God. 78. Thanks for that little nugget of information before I started waffling on about tonight's topics, and we've got quite a lot to talk about. But yeah, what do you guys think in chat? Are you happy that scrapping Copilot? I'm not particularly fussed. Let me know what you think in chat. But yes, we've got 8 people so far. Anyone who isn't joining in the chat, please do. We're very welcoming. We all have a laugh here on Gaming News Live. Aeronation mixtape is confirmed. Game Pass as yes, it is. I'll have a look at it. They are firing on all cylinders over at Xbox. That new lineup for Game Pass. I'm happy. The only bit that's really annoying is a couple of the games that are in it. I own them. Great War. Microsoft was pushing Copilot into everything, so I'm sure it wasn't Xbox's idea. Well, you never know with the way things were going with everything to Xbox. I think it was just one of them things that may have happened with, say, Sarah Bond. Might have been her idea. Oh, let's put Copilot in. But either way, we are not getting Copilot on the next Xbox or any Xbox going forward. Thank God. I don't use Copilot. Never have done. Yes, what else have we got? Y'all ain't got Error Nation, yeah. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I started walking sim. I'm having a blast and can't explain why in Death Stranding. Good luck with that. Not my idea of a fun time playing. I don't know what Hideo Kojima was thinking when he thought about making Death Stranding. But yes, let's get my topics up. Where are they? There they are. So, Error Nation, it looks gorgeous on Series X. Don't get me wrong, Death Stranding does look really, really good, but just not my type of game. Oh dear, Postman Simulator. At the moment, Xbox, this is from 78 at the moment. Xbox seems to be doing all the right things. Let's see how it holds up. It's good. They dropped Copilot. Yes. They are firing on all cylinders, as I said, and it is not long until the June showcase. What the hell are they going to be showing there? We're going to talk about, I might even bring that topic straight to the beginning. Let's move over. Let's shuffle the deck. But yes, ties in quite nicely. So Xbox firing on all cylinders, and not only are they firing on all cylinders, we are getting a new event this Thursday, and it's to do with all their hardware. It's mainly aimed at your developers, but could we be seeing some hints at what Helix could potentially be? God knows. Obviously, some of this will be a rehash of GDC, so if you were one of these that managed to catch some of the bootleg footage that was going around YouTube when GDC was on, because obviously Jason Ronald did his little press conference, and I know Destin got caught. He actually got told to turn off his camera mid live stream. So yeah, I caught a bit of it. It's interesting. I'm not one of these. As long as you can plug it in and it does what it's told, that's all that matters. But then, what am I saying? I've just bought a PC. Don't want to be tinkering like nobody knows. But Iron Balls has just dropped into the chat.
Welcome.
Yes, it's definitely going to be an interesting one to see, this new event, and because this is supposedly going to be something that goes on going forward. They're going to keep doing these things. It's like almost like Asher Sharma's opened the floodgates at Xbox and just goes, just let them all have it. Give them what they want, and she's doing it. That new Xbox dashboard update, I've had a play around with it. Don't forget, you can get your new dynamic background with the new Xbox logo if you so choose to. Me personally, I've got a lovely screenshot from Assassin's Creed Shadows that I edited in the photo mode. Xbox is definitely doing something right. But what else are we going to talk about tonight? Subnautica 2, which is also coming into Game Pass. Got some news on that. Rockstar, a little bit of information on that. Onimusha, if you're a Capcom fan, you're going to enjoy this. All the rumours and speculation on Call of Duty. Halo, throwing that one in there as well. And obviously, we're going to talk about the game that I am definitely looking forward to, and that is 007 First Light, because that thing is looking better and better every time I see it. And the previews have dropped. So all of the big news outlets have given their thoughts and feelings on 007, and it's looking very promising. But yeah, Xbox hosting this new event this Thursday. I'm going to tune in, see what it's all about, and see how they could take this forward. It seems to be something that only works if they've got hardware coming out. So, don't think we're going to see the Xbox Helix there, though. I don't think we're going to see much of it. We'll get tidbits, and obviously they've announced all the nitty-gritty stuff at GDC that the tech nerds would literally get wet over. But what else? So, chat, what's going on? Yeah, eBay buying. No, so eBay may be buying GameStop and EB Games. I thought it was the other way around, Ironballs. Yeah, I think you got that the wrong way around, my friend. It's them buying eBay. I can't really comment on it. Don't know the ins and outs of the American game retailers, but eBay, yeah, they could do wonders with it. I've used eBay plenty of times. Ironballs, you probably have as well if you've bought parts for your motorcycle. You use eBay. But it'd be interesting to see what they do to gamify eBay. That'd be an interesting one. So after see what happens there. Oh god, here we go, Ironballs. Let's play body cam. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's gonna get sticky. So yeah. New show Thursday from Xbox. Tune in if you want to find out a little bit more about the next gen console. Don't expect anything major coming from this event. I'm not. I'm still going to tune in, see what the lowdown is. But yes, let's move on from that because not really much to talk about. Oh, pushing polygons. Hello, my friend. Haven't seen that name for a while. Yes, you jumped in just as I said things are going to get sticky. Oh, they could. They could. And I'm sure the way Microsoft are going, it's definitely going to be this at the Summer Games Fest.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
They're going to proper lay the smackdown. But yeah, hello, Pushing Polygons. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, Subnautica 2. Now, if you have been a subscriber to the channel, you will know that I have covered this on numerous videos because I am a Subnautica fan, but I also covered it because I think what Krafton did to Unknown Worlds was diabolically shocking. But something happened last week that revolved around Krafton being removed from the Steam page as publisher, and it caused a massive ruckus. People just saying that's it, they're self-publishing. Krafton, they've just kicked them to the curb. They haven't kicked them to the curb at all, and there's not a chance in hell they will kick Krafton to the curb, because part of the court case was if they hit their sales targets and all of the other metrics that they have probably had thrown at them by Krafton, they would receive their $250 million bonus. They ain't throwing that away for love nor money. So I can guarantee they are still publishing, and it has been confirmed they are still very much helping them with the game's launch after the fact. Now, that's a different matter. Personally, I think once they have hit their targets, they've got their bonuses, they are severing ties with Krafton. Because there's not a chance in hell they are going to stay with Krafton with everything that's gone on, the corporate espionage, technically stealing the studio from the founders. It's not happening. But we have got one thing to look forward to. 14th of May, I think it is. That is when Subnautica 2 drops onto early access on Game Pass. I'm going to be playing it because I love the first one. Never finished the first one. I really do need to go back and finish all these games I haven't finished. But I'm going to be giving them my full attention with regards to Subnautica 2. I'm even going to probably play this with my son. It will be like pulling teeth, but I will do it anyway. But yes, they are definitely still very much helping with the publishing of Subnautica 2. The drama that happens after the fact, interesting. Personally, as I just said, they're going to get rid of Krafton. I can see them going self-publishing. They've got the money, $250 million bonuses. Nation in chat, me and Apollo on Crow, or we'll be playing Sub 2 as well. Dude, you two playing Subnautica. I've been in a Discord with you two playing Battlefield. That's going to be nuts. Seth Monsters is in the house.
Welcome.
Yes. I think a lot of these publishers need to start standing up for themselves. Unknown Worlds have done it. They even got their jobs back. That's how bad Krafton were. 78ing, I want to go back and play the first one, but that bad boy is 30 to 40 hours to finish the main story. I know. I think I got to... Oh, I'm trying to think. That really dark red biome where there's a underground base and a massive Leviathan. And I just never went back. Because that game will scare the hell out of you. Pushing polygons, 78 ink. You platinum Subnautica. Pushing polygons. Damn, dude. That's impressive. That is impressive. My son loves it. He puts it in creative mode and just does really stupid things on it. Really stupid things on it. But yeah, 14th of May drops into Game Pass. Krafton's still publishing. Not going to say much more to that. I've had enough of seeing it in the news about Krafton. I think I covered it in about 3 or 4 videos. So I'm hoping that this is the full stop and we don't have to hear about it once the game releases. So, now, we're all looking forward to, in some weird and wacky way, to Grand Theft Auto 6. But there has been job listings posted for Rockstar Games. They are almost implying with this job listing that they are going to go to some old IPs. So I don't know if that would be probably remasters. But this looks interesting. The studio, and this is over on Gaming Bolt. The studio is looking for a senior gameplay programmer who can work with a small team on classic game technology areas. So could we be seeing a renaissance of games such as Bully, which everyone thought Bully 2 was in development for years and nothing's ever come of it. But could we be getting the likes of Manhunt? There's so many games that they could potentially do. Bully, LA Noir's another one. That one, I'm sure there was talk that there is potentially a new LA Noir game in the works, early concept stages. Who knows? But they have got so much to go fall back on. They've done it with Red Dead. They've done remasters of Dead. Well, yeah, it was a remaster of Red Dead Redemption. But they could go back and do all the old GTAs. Go and do Vice City. I know we've got going back to Vice City with GTA 6, but go back and redo that one. 78 ink. I've never finished a GTA game. Really? Oh, Bernie 23 is in house.
Welcome.
One we all saying in chat about this little topic? Am I the only one not hyped for GTA 78? I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm overly hyped. It's not something I'm like, yes, I'm gonna, drop everything and I'm gonna go play GTA in November, even as it is out on my birthday. I don't know. I wasn't that impressed with GTA 5. I thought the story in it was a bit meh. It wasn't all it was made out to be. My favourite one, or well, favourite two, is Vice City, of course, Ray Liotta, God rest his soul, and obviously San Andreas. Epic game. Great. Why are you worried about it? I'm worried on how they're going to get this to run on current gen consoles, if I was to be perfectly honest. Yeah, look at the likes. I've said it before. Look at Crimson Desert. Massive open world, detailed, loads of systems within the game, very much the same as GTA. And look at that. And the only difference is, obviously, Helix gone all in with the patches. But Rockstar, I don't know. I'm probably going to be on the fence with regards to it. Yes, it would be nice to purchase that game and have a review out for it. But every man and his dog is going to be reviewing Grand Theft Auto. A little channel like this is going to get not a look when it comes to a review for that game. Aero Nation, something for me is equal to living next door to brand new McDonald's. I'll be there tomorrow. What are you two on about there? Have I missed something? San Andreas was a good game for the memes. Wouldn't say it's top two. Well, Matt, each to their own. But I enjoyed the story in San Andreas. 78 Inc. I don't get the hype of it. Honestly, run around, drive cars, jack people, run to a strip club, do side missions, rinse and repeat. Oh, you got a point. Death Monsters after Crimson Desert. I'm really excited to see. Is that Dokev? Never heard of it. I will have to look that one up. Aero Nation, Matt, you're lucky I'm not a mod. That's a bannable response. Oh dear. Oh, I've started something in the chat. Oops. What could we potentially see with this jobs listing? Could it just be remasters, remakes? Who knows? But I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to do with it because I loved LA Noire. Never purchased the. Is it the remaster? Did they remaster LA Noire? Help me out, chat. Is Nico underrated? GTA 4. I don't know. Just couldn't get with the story in that. 78 Inc. Nico Bellic actually was going to be the character in another Rockstar game they were making, but they decided to use him in GTA. Oh, interesting, 78. But what game? Now, this goes out to chat now, and it goes to anyone watching after the fact. If they are going to either remaster or remake a game from their back catalogue, what game would you like to see from Rockstar? Personally, I'd go for the one that made so many waves back in the day, and that is Manhunt. Give me Manhunt. Not the second one, the first one. Oh, Seth Monsters, Dokev is Pearl Abyss's next game. Oh, don't tell my missus that. She absolutely loves Crimson Desert to the point I actually bought her a new Xbox pad. A nice Turtle Beach, is it the... What is it? bought my missus that so that she could play Crimson Desert. But don't tell her they're making another game. It costs me money. It's more cartoony, like Pokemon kind of thing now. Now she won't be interested in that then. Table Tennis 2026. Seriously, Aero Nation. We're going to have words, my friend. Need a new topspin game, Bernie. What is it with you guys in tennis? But no, Manhunt for me. If they're going to remake anything, do a Manhunt or a sequel to LA Noire. '78. Please do tell. What was the leaked source? What did that source code show that they were making next? Let me know. But yeah, as I said, let me know in the comments if you're watching after the fact what you would like to see from Rockstar with this whole new job role they're advertising. What was it they're calling this new job role? It is senior gameplay programmer. Yes, please do 78. I'd like to know what Rockstar's got in the pipeline potentially. But yeah, there's not much more we can say on that, other than I'm intrigued to see what they do. So don't get me wrong, I'm not stupidly hyped for GTA 6, but I'm interested to see what they do with this. So, what else have we got tonight? But what is chat saying before I carry on? He's still going on about just play Mario Tennis. Why is it with you lot on tennis? Wii Tennis, I'll give you that one, great one. My son's got a Wii over there next to his Switch. And we did play Wii Tennis. Used to have a right laugh. But yeah, while we wait for 78 Inc. to find out what the potential next game is from Rockstar, well, potential. What else have we got to talk about? Well, the game from Rockstar was going to be called Agent. Didn't they leak? Oh, hasn't somebody dug the character model out for that? I'm sure I saw an article where somebody actually found the actual character model. What game did they find it in? Was it in GTA Online? Bernie 23, how about a World Dart Championship game with all the pomp and circumstance? If it's in Game Pass, I'd play it. Yes, Nico was the character. Oh, okay. Learning new things. That's the thing. That's the best thing about gaming news is you always miss bits. Aero Nation, I currently have 3 back compat Wii's and 1 broken bad disk drive. I don't mind the Wii. I think the Wii, when it first came out, I remember what was that sword fighting samurai game? That was good. Red Steel, pushing Polycons. Thank you very much. That game was awesome. I think I went through that. My sister had a Wii back then. And I think I bought that. That was the only game I ever purchased for a Nintendo. It just, yeah, awesome game. Never played the sequel, but I thought the concept was brilliant. Not very well executed, but it worked. The Wii is great for CRT emulation. The amount of things you can do with a Wii now, you mod the hell out of them. But I'm not touching it. It's my son's. Well, the missus gave it to my son. He still plays it. Still plays on bowling. Bowling's good as well. Capcom are on form. Let's move on from that. Because the chat's going mad with Wii stuff now. Capcom are on form. You had Resident Evil. As I did live with Aero Nation, I gave them a score because I hadn't got around to doing a actual review. I gave it an 8.5 due to the lack of optimization at launch for console. I had all the crashing issues, but we're not going to waffle about that anymore. You've now had Pragmata come out, and everyone loves that game as well. Yes, there is the controversy about the little girl, but that's just stupid people in their basements with nothing better to do. But they have Onimusha on the way as well, and the release date Tease announcement is come about on the internet. I am really looking forward to Onimusha. I played the originals to death. I can't wait to see what they do with this, because the footage for this was just mental. But when did it say in here? Because this has come through a Twitter hack. And it states here, I found something in my files about a release date for something called Onimusha Way of the Sword. Let me download the module for you. Actually, Hugh says it's time to go now, so I won't have time. Oh, well, practicing Japanese more, so I'll say goodbye in Japanese. Just having fun with this, aren't I? And that was, who was it? That was actually on Onimusha's game X page. Youth. Matt, S25, it's a fantastic game. Pragmata is 78. We just finished it last night. Yeah, I've watched Mag play it. I have watched his streams. I didn't catch the last couple that he did live on the Fridays. Just catching up on some well-deserved beauty sleep. Plus work's killing me. But it's not my kind of game. The story's not enticing enough for me, so I didn't see the point in jumping in. Plus, I've got enough to play. But yeah, Onimusha though, now that is a whole different story. Oh, my Discord's going off. Let's find out where it said. Oh, it was actually in Pragmata. Or part. After a series of tweets showcasing, this is what it says over on Game Rant. After a series of tweets showcasing gameplay screenshots from Onimusha Way of the Sword, the final message sees Diana revealing, that is the little girl, isn't it, Diana? Revealing that she's found something in a file featuring a release date for the game, as she prepares to download the module featuring the date. However, Pragmata's other protagonist, you, yes, there you go, tells it it's time to go. Thus, Diana offers a goodbye to readers in Japanese, which she has had mentioned in previous tweets. When do you think this is going to come out? Because according to the hiss, we can find out at Summer Games Fest. But when is it going to come out? This is not the teasing. This is technically the whole point of the article I'm looking at, is they are teasing. Capcom are teasing when they're going to give this announcement out. Summer Games Fest? Trailer with release date? But when? Aero Nation, Pragmata is literally Resident Evil, just a different direction. I need to go back and finish it. Yes, Bernie 23. Capcom is on a heater right now. Doesn't look like they have a bad game coming. Well, other than their issues with Requiem at the start, yeah, they're on fire. It just took too long to patch. If I was going to set a date for Onimusha, I don't know, maybe August? Let me know, chat. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Do you think August is a month that they're going to drop this? Because I'm unsure. There's just too much coming out this year. But no, they are definitely on fire. Capcom just rolled in this year and just went, "Get over here!" And they're just demolishing everything that they throw out. Obviously, there are rumours. Well, one of the rumours, I was going to do a video on it, still might do a video on it. The DLC for Requiem won't have Ada Wong in it. That is one of the rumours that's coming out. And Code Veronica is on the cusp as well for an announcement. And that's from Dusk Golem, renowned leaker for Resident Evil news. He has come out and stated that you're going to be seeing something in Code Veronica very soon. So Capcom just firing on all cylinders. That I'm looking forward to. I've never played Code Veronica. Never got the opportunity to. But no, come on, chap. I want to hear what you think. Do you think we are going to get this in, say, August? That's the only time I can think they're going to drop it. '78, play Code Veronica on Dreamcast. Never owned one. Early 23, late July, August. Gears E-Day will drop in August yet. Nah. Not familiar with the franchise, so any point in the summer sounds reasonable. Aero Nation, dude, you need to get from the rock you're under, mate, and go and play some of these games we're telling you about. You still need to go and play Metro. Early 23, missed the Dreamcast. Wasn't console gaming then. It was PC gaming. Yeah. August time. July, August. Yeah, I can see it around then. There's Capcom. Do they care that GTA is coming out? That's the question. They're cooking. They really are cooking. But you know what else is cooking? Call of Duty. We'll move over to the next topic. Until we see something in Onimusha and a release date, I'm just adding it to the pile of games that I am waiting to see. But you never know. Might see something at the Xbox showcase with Onimusha. Who could potentially have the marketing rights for that? The way that Xbox are going, it could be at their showcase. And guess what? We'll be streaming it on this channel, and it will be with my new co-host who is in the chat right now, and that's Aero Nation. We will be co-streaming that because the PC is in production, Aero Nation. That is what it states on their website. So, not long, mate. Not long. Aero Nation, I'm starting to get, speaking about my co-host, I'm starting to get Modern Warfare 2019 vibes from what I'm hearing for Modern Warfare 4. Well, the big thing that happened last week, or end of last week, was this stupid rumor that Call of Duty was coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And it kicked up a massive ruckus on the internet. People going, oh, well, there you go. We're going to get another generic Call of Duty like the last couple. Obviously, Black Ops 6 was pretty good. 7, I'm not even going to go there. Modern Warfare 4. Now, I am interested. Yes, it kind of sucks that they've pulled it from the Game Pass service, but hey-ho, I'm not a massive Call of Duty player, so I will happily sit and wait 12 months for that to drop into the service. But it has been confirmed, even though this tweet had come out saying that they were playtesting it on old generation hardware. It has been confirmed it is not going to the previous generation. So if anyone wants to play the new Call of Duty, you're going to have to upgrade. Get with the times. They've got to innovate Call of Duty now. I think after Black Ops 7, that's it. You've got to do something more. They've flatlined. 78. Be right back. Bad area, no internet. No worries. We will still be here. It's only Grandpa Barbecue that turns up at the end. Aeronation, Ixonstorm, Xbox fans are claiming they didn't say they weren't making an Xbox One version in their response. Really? They ain't making it for the last gen. Not happening. Not gonna happen. 78 dropped before he disappeared. They're gonna build the next COD around the IW engine. They've got to take Call of Duty forward. Battlefield kind of did it with Battlefield 6. Kind of. But Call of Duty's been stale for years. The remakes were good. 2019, epic game. Modern Warfare 2, remake, epic game. 3, touch and go. Black Ops 6, awesome campaign, shoddy multiplayer. Black Ops 7 shouldn't have been released. That's my opinion. People are going to hate on me for that for all they want. I don't care. Absolute pants of a game. Only 23 would be stupid if they did. It needs to get with the newer hardware. Yeah, it does. And you've got Helix on the horizon as well. So why would you go backwards? You want to make sure that this next Call of Duty is ready for Helix as well as this generation. And the only way they're going to do that is to get rid of the last generation. Why would you bother? 78, take zombies out of the campaign. I hate zombies. Hate it. Nation, I agree with you there, Cold War. No justification for Black Ops 6 or 7. 6, I liked the campaign. I did enjoy the campaign. 7, they were drinking their own Kool-Aid when they made that. That was shocking. Somebody at Microsoft, well, not Microsoft, at Activision, definitely.
You just made the list! Oh no!
They definitely made the list. Definitely made it. They had to have been sacked because that was pants. Death Monsters. That's actually a good idea, that, my friend. Get rid of Black Ops and Modern Warfare and do something new. Yeah. There's lots of things they could potentially do with Call of Duty instead of just this cookie cutter every 12 months, the same thing with a different skin. Oh, Aeronation. Nothing wrong with that. Go back to Vietnam. I actually remember a PC game. Still own it. It's in the cupboard. Was it Viet Cong? With first person shooter. That game was insane. Really, really insane. If you've not played it, go look it up. I'm sure it was called Viet Cong. It was brilliant. Going through all the rat tunnels, disabling booby traps. Oh God, Call of Duty, Team America, World Police, Seth Monsters, really, dude. But no, they definitely need to innovate. Matt, I'm not even repeating that. I haven't even got a sound on my soundboard for that one. Maybe this one.
Toasty!
A little bit too soon, my friend. Little bit too soon. Erodation PC players, be prepared for Modern Warfare 4 to have high system requirements and bugs. Happens every time they drop last gen. Oh dear. Oh, it's going to be so much fun when you're on here with me live, my friend. We're going to have a right laugh, especially with the news that's going to start dropping. But it is. It's Call of Duty. It's not coming to last generation. So, unfortunately, upgrade. Suck it up, buttercups. Roll with the times. Either build yourself a PC or buy yourself current gen Xbox. Is what it is. But let's move on from COD, because that's just... Why don't they just use idtech? That's the original COD. Yes, it was the original COD engine. I'd forgotten about that. Was that the first? Yeah, the first couple of Call of Duty games were in idtech. And it had destruction. Even back then. I remember walls used to come crumbling down. I played that on PC. But yeah, roll with the times. Call of Duty is not coming to last gen. Current gen only. Tough. But moving on, because I could waffle about Call of Duty for hours. Who in chat and who after the fact, whoever watches, is looking forward to Halo Combat Evolved. I am. I'll play it. I played the original. Loved it. But there are now reports that Halo 2 and 3 remakes are in active development at Halo Studios. Maybe just release the next Halo game, because I'm kind of bored of remakes by now. And use the same engine for Halo going forward. Death Monsters, you're not wrong. I'll be interested to see how Halo works in UE5. Obviously, and Seth Monsters put a comment on my Cthulhu review, so if you have not watched that, go and check it out. I understand it's shoddy optimization from the developers when it comes to the stuttering issue, but it seems to be only your indie developers that know their way around that engine that get it right. I'm not too hopeful for Halo in UE5. I think we're going to have some major bugs. Major bugs. So why bother with Halo 2 and 3? There could only be one reason for that, in my eyes. And that is we've lost the franchise to PlayStation. End of story. That is never going to be an exclusive on Xbox. Yes, Bernie23, I agree with you there. Don't trust them since it's Halo Studios. Yeah. I don't see them optimizing the hell out of this at all. I think it is going to be a car crash waiting to happen when they drop Combat Evolved. I've just got no faith in them. Don't get me wrong, Halo Infinite was a really good game. I did enjoy it. The grappling hook, interesting concept. But it wasn't what I was expecting. Because Halo had a bit of everything. The original Halo had a bit of horror in it. Being chased by the flood was just insane. 78 Inc. Where the heck is an ODST remake? Oh, well, it could be in the pipeline. Who knows? They are producing quite a few games over at Halo Studios, including the next game in the series. Where they take that game is the interesting one for me, because I think they went a little bit too far. They definitely pulled the genie out of the bottle when it came to Cortana. Kind of lost its magic when he lost Cortana. It's amazing what's happened to Bungie since they made Halo. Yep. You got to remember, the people that made Halo up to, Halo 3 are no longer with Bungie, and they're no longer at Halo Studios. This is a fresh-faced team, and they're trying to do their best. We can only hope. But if you are a Halo fan, you've got Halo 2 and 3 remakes potentially in the works. Don't expect to see them anytime soon. Probably latest 28, maybe 29. Could be something that drops on Helix. Personally, I think they should be hammering down on the next game in the franchise as a launch title for the Helix. Go back to the beginning. Aero Nation Halo ODST was the last Bungie Halo. It was a good game. Did like the fact that they were chasing Master Chief. I think Halo, interesting Aero Nation. That's interesting. If they do Halo 3 Remake as a launch title for Helix, that would probably be quite poetic. Steph says, I hope not. But they definitely need to do something. Campaign Evolved, not Combat Evolved. Oh, that was the name of the original. Helix needs a totally new Halo. Yeah, that too. Obviously, if they haven't got the new one up to scratch, ready for Helix's release, next best thing, Halo 3. Kind of works. Kind of works. But the quote on here, this is on Pure Xbox. One of my news sources sent me proof to verify themselves and confirm that Halo 2 and 3 remakes are definitely happening. Active development is underway. They are in early development. That means nothing. They can be scrapped in early development. Pushing polygons, that's a good idea. That Halo 3 remastered in UE5 would actually finally fully realise what they wanted to do with the game's lighting. Oh, the world is our oyster when it comes to what they could potentially do with Halo, but I'm just not convinced with UE5, if I was to be honest. The tune may change when Campaign Evolve comes out, when it comes out. Oh, I had not noticed that pushing polygons. If you look at the E3 trailer versus what was in game, it's terribly different. Yeah, but that's normal with E3 trailers. God, how many times did we get duped? You only have to think Watch Dogs. Aero Nation Aero Nation solidifies the back to the beginning marketing they've been building currently. Launched a new system with a remake of the game that put their best-selling console on the map. Yeah. Won't be long till we find out. Won't be long. Pushing polygons right, but what I'm saying is we're at a point where we can realise that E3 trailer, which would be totally awesome. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Do it. I very much doubt anyone from Microsoft or Xbox is going to ever watch my channel. Do it. It would be awesome. See it with fresh eyes. 28, hope they keep the bounce glitch for Halo 2 Remake. I used to have a hell of a lot of fun with Halo 3 multiplayer. I think that was when Matt can confirm this. if he's still asleep, if he's not asleep in chat. Was it Halo 3 that I got my Xbox 360 online with? Was it Halo 3 me and you were playing? I'm sure that was Halo 3, the one with the hanger, tossing the sticky grenades onto the containers. It was. There you go. Yeah, Remake 3. I'll play that. Put the multiplayer in it, though. Don't tart it up. Keep it as it was in the original. Oh, fun times. They were fun times. Oh, yes, they were. Oh, reminiscing. Oh, them were the days. Oh, nothing better than teabagging there. Yeah, 2 kids. Yeah, I remember. That when we beat those 2. Yeah, they're the ones when they glitched into the spawn and we couldn't get to them. We were running around and killed them a fair few times before the timer ran out. That was funny. Halo 3 Forge was the place to be on the weekend. Air Nation, I agree. Me and Matt played the hell out of Halo 3. We did. That was bad. Going back a long time, that, Matt. I hadn't even had my kids. Aero Nation. That's cruel. Somebody tell Ubisoft to look at the Watch Dogs E3 trailer and give us that. Never gonna happen. Watch Dogs is officially dead. They are not even looking at that franchise because if I remember rightly, it's not even in the list of games in the new studios. They have officially put that on hiatus. Aero Nation, I logged at least 200 hours on Halo 3. Me and Matt probably ran into you on Halo 3. Aero Nation, you didn't like Watch Dogs 2 or Legion. 2 was okay. Went a bit camp. Legion, I bought it. I played it. I finished it. I forgot about it very quickly. Matt, yes, Crackdown died a death as well. Now, wouldn't it be cool? Completely off topic with regards to Halo. Would it be good if they did another Crackdown for Helix being released? Now that would be pretty cool. We'd get that. We wouldn't need the cloud, which they never really promised us. The full destruction and chaos in the maps. Yes, Aero Nation. I was joking there for my friend. Yeah. Cloud destruction became a marketing for the campaign. It's a bit like Beyond Good and Evil with Elijah Wood's advertising in that game. Still haven't done it. Monsters. No. Oh dear, but no, we could reminisce for hours over Halo. I'm hoping that this campaign evolved is good. I will have a look at it. Obviously, I'm a Game Pass shill, so I will be playing it when it drops. Halo 2 and 3. If they do the original justice, I'm all in for Halo 2 and 3. I'll still play them. It's not on the top of my list of games to play, but it is what it is. Pushing Polygons, Aero Nation. The people I've known over the years worked on Halo 2. Oh. Guy in the know there. Black Ops. Is that Black Ops 6 and Clockwork? I can't wait for Clockwork. Clockwork Revolution is going to be insane. That game, I hope we see more of it at the Xbox Showcase because I'm really looking forward to it. But let's move on because we could be sat here going on about Halo for another hour. Easy. Who's looking forward to James Bond? Because I am. Has anyone seen the Spycraft trailer? Let's go and have a watch. I'll give my thoughts on it, and then we'll have a look at what all of the major players have said about their previews, because, oh yes, it's definitely looking like a potential Game of the Year candidate. Potentially. Where's my screen share? Let's make that bigger. Autoplay, pain in the backside. Where is my sources? Audio mixer.
Everyone! Welcome to MI6. To succeed in the 00 program, agents must understand a set of rules that will grant them all possible chances to survive. So, take a deep breath, listen up, and you may learn how to get the job done and return to HQ in one piece.
This just looks
The first
insane.
rule is to know how to blend in. Keeping a low profile while navigating a crowd will help you find different paths to your objective.
Ken Banks, penetration tester.
Pay attention to the surroundings, eavesdrop on conversation, and talk your way in with the help of unexpected allies.
Relax, fellas. He's with me.
Once trespassing, slip past your opponents unnoticed, or use takedowns to silently get rid of them. When confronting a whole group of enemies, you may choose a gentler approach.
And hut! Rob Minkley, Crux Magazine.
Bluffing is an art that will serve you well, whether getting caught red-handed
Over here! Looks like a trust fall gone wrong.
or to simply pass through a room under enemies' noses.
Oi, you lads got a faulty coffee machine?
Bluffing consumes instinct and won't be available if a more experienced enemy is nearby. In this scenario, you won't get far without the appropriate gear. Therefore,
So
the second rule is to always come prepared.
Well, what are we waiting for?
MI6 will keep its doors open for you between missions, giving you the chance to catch up with familiar faces, gather intel, and prepare for your next move.
So, your name is Moneypenny.
Now let's not get carried away, James.
QLab, on the lower level, will give you access to a wide range of gadgets.
I like
can't
it.
wait.
Don't change a thing.
Each tool is designed to go unnoticed on the field, but help with maximum efficiency.
Right, follow me. I have something for you.
The Q lens will highlight
No,
useful
typist, I
information
haven't
about
pre-ordered it.
opportunities and hackable devices. Your Q watch should be able to activate these to divert attention, deactivate cameras, or get rid of unsuspicious enemies in creative ways. The dot phone can quietly move enemies out of the way. The smoke pod, a timeless classic, will block visibility at short range. The modified earbuds will produce a flash of light to stun opponents. Other gadgets will be developed in due time and will help you stay creative in all circumstances.
Who do you work for? Take the shot!
Knowing how to improvise is a matter of life and death in the midst of action. Any object at disposal could prove
Yep,
useful to put
Hitman
an enemy's
Absolution,
ideas
right there.
back in their place.
That's
The
Snoop
same
Ball.
could be said of guardrails, electrical panels, or any surface hard enough to act as a weapon. Under heated circumstances, MI6 grants you a license to kill, allowing for even more possibilities to get rid of hostiles. In these situations, any weapon could be used as long as you manage to obtain it. Switch between different playstyles to catch your attackers off guard, and don't forget to return what you borrowed once out of ammo.
That's
Some enemies will be harder to defeat, and gadgets will help you get rid of soldiers' armors, stun tenacious leaders, and defuse grenades with the simple press of a button from your watch. Focus training will also give you an edge over your enemies. Dilate time and incapacitate their legs, or disarm them with the precision of a marksman. All of these skills might be trained between missions in Taxim, the department of Dr. Selena Tan.
Welcome to my dream factory.
Taxim will put your skills to the test through multiple types of challenges, each with its own specific rules that will pitch your performance against those of other agents from around the world. Overcoming challenges will earn you experience points, which you can spend on gadget upgrades, new firearms, and unique outfits to defeat enemies in style. And remember, at IOInteractive, the launch of a game is only the start. New content for Taxim will be created over time.
Faster, James. Faster.
So, keep an eye out for our updates, and get ready as new challenges lie ahead to put your 00 skills to the test.
This
Finally,
looks...
one last unwritten
can't
rule
wait
might
for
be
this.
that an
Really
agent
can't
is
wait.
never as good as when surrounded by allies, a team ready to give its all in the field, and companions to defend. But we're pretty sure you'll figure out this part yourself when the time comes. See you on May 27th to join the program and discover Bond's adventures in 007 First Light.
Oh yes, I'm going to be all over that day one. Day one. Oh wait, that is going to be epic. But yeah, you can see in that the Hitman formula. I know I saw it there in the chat. Seth Monsters, this is Hitman 2026 with an IP. Looks good though. Yeah, it does. It looks really good. And personally, it's the best studio to give us a Bond game. You mean day one? Yes, I do mean day one. I will be reviewing this. I obviously will be... My PC will be here before then. I will be doing a bit of the PC version, and I will also be doing a bit of the console version, and I will give you, obviously... Yes, it is Play Anywhere, Seth Monsters. That is what I explained to Aeronation. The PC is going to be an extension of my Xbox, so anything I purchase is going to be on Xbox Play Anywhere. Just makes sense. But yeah, you can see the Hitman formula in this. I loved the world of Assassination, but I also loved the old Hitman games. Hitman 1, epic game, played it back on PC. Hitman 2, best game IO have ever done. The story in that was just brilliant. The ending to that, literally bringing 47 back from the dead at the end, even though you thought the game was over. They know how to do games like this. Yes, I heard on X&C that one of the gripes that Mag had heard about in one of the previews, you can't move bodies. Well, we don't know. It was early beta that I think they saw, but they have dropped a load of previews online, and they have been summed up on yes, not the best, my best website to use, but Nintendo Life have dropped all of them, which I think is kind of ironic that they've dropped them on because it's been delayed on the Switch too. But they have dropped all their previews. Me personally, I don't care. I think this game just looks insane. It's Hitman's DNA in a James Bond game. Everything in there just reminds me of Hitman. The sneaking around, the dart over the shoulder. Oh, I can't wait. But yeah, this is what a lot of the big boys have been saying since they got the access to it. Can everyone read that okay, or do I need to zoom in a bit more? There you go. That's a bit better. IGN, probably not the best ones to go over. It's been many years since the last proper 007 game, and the larger Bond franchise seems to be in a state of a reassessment, and that certainly puts IOInteractive's latest in a great position to deliver an exciting new Bond game cleverly, with 007 First Light's character-first approach to delivering a fully realised Bond adventure. It's so far got charm, wit and raw energy to what makes this spy thriller one to keep an eye on as its May release fast approaches. Yeah, IGN, they like to write crap like that. PC Gamer, on the surface, Bond might seem like a natural fit for IO. It is. It definitely is. All glitz and gadgets that make it feel like barely a skip away from the world of Hitman. But what I saw had me feeling that the studio had not leaned into its strengths, trading that absurd clockwork world of Agent 47 for a more tightly choreographed linear and cinematic game that IO has never been all that good at. The last time it tried was Hitman Absolution. What's wrong with that guy? Hitman Absolution was awesome. Not the best one, but it was still a bloody good game. What else have we got here? Six Axis. 007 First Light goes far beyond a pleasant surprise for me. You can certainly see where IOInteractive has adapted key aspects from Hitman. You can. That snooker ball off the table, that was in Hitman Absolution, so I don't know what PC gamer we're thinking about. But it's been done with such a deft touch, using them as highlighted moments that fit with a different kind of covert action star. You should put this straight on the top of your wish list. CGM Online, I can think of no studio better for this. It nailed the experience and the tone and used its expertise in a way that feels fresh, engaging and fun. The team knows what they're doing and has gone all out to build a game that is unmistakably James Bond, while feeling like a natural evolution for the studio. They are raving about this game. They really are raving about it. I'm not going to read all of them. But yeah, the whole roundup is on nintendolife.com. Go over and check it out if you want to read them instead of watching them, because they are all on YouTube. All of them. There were even more dropping on a game. I think it's Gaming Bolt drop one. But yeah, go over and check them out. But I am super psyched for this James Bond game. Really am psyched for it, because I'm a massive Hitman fan. Absolutely loved the franchise from day one. So for them to be coming out and saying over a preview that this game is good, I think Game of the Year, potentially. Yes, it's got some competition. And yes, it is IOInteractive. But it's going to have some serious replay value. That is the only gripe I have with Hitman World of Assassination, is the story's a little bit weak compared to the older Hitman games. So for them to jump into a more story-driven game, I'm really excited, because the other franchise that IO, well, not even a franchise, I think they did one game in this one game that was so underrated, was Freedom Fighters. I thought that game was insanely good. Soundtrack by Jesper Kidd. The gameplay was fun. The story was really hardcore. I've got all the faith in the world for IOInteractive. I can't wait to get my hands on this and drop a review for it, because I am super stoked. Can't wait. But what is chat saying? Let's have a look. They better not botch the PC release like they did with Crimson Desert from Seth Monsters. Pushing polygons. I got an email from Amazon today that Lego Batman was coming a week early. Interesting. I wonder if they're getting it out of the way of James Bond. I think they may do. I think that's a clever idea. I think this is going to be insanely good, because it's obviously, yes, it's IOInteractive, but they've got Amazon's backing for this. Amazon are throwing money at this game. It's got, they've given it the full movie works. It's got a theme song with a video. The guy that's playing Bond, people are now saying he should push to play Bond in live action. They are throwing money at this. Yeah, Matt, IGN or that first, yeah, typical IGN, just read like corporate spiel. Aeronation, they pushed it up a month or so ago. I honestly think that I agree with pushing polygons. Move it out of the way of Bond. This is going to be a massive seller. Aeronation, I got into Hitman with Absolution on 360. First game I bought with my first paycheck back in the day. Absolution was an awesome game. IO did a really good job with that. The only Hitman game I ever had a problem with was Hitman Contracts. It just, you could tell they didn't have a lot of time to make it. It was one of these, I don't think they published their own. I think it was before they became a publisher as well as a developer. They were forced into a corner with that game. It was just a rehash of Hitman 1 to 3, pulled maps from older games. It was stupid. And the story was so jarring. Absolution, though, awesome game. Really enjoyed it. My favourite one is Hitman 2. But if they take all of them core values from Hitman, all the way from Hitman 1, all the way to the World of Assassination, they are going to nail this game. This is going to be awesome. I've got a nice new soundbar downstairs with a massive subwoofer. I am going to be miffing my neighbours off playing this. That James Bond theme tune blaring. I can't wait. Nation. I'm waiting on Lego Batman after seeing the spec list frame gen just to get 60 frames per second. No thanks. Seth Monster 15 frames per second, baby. What is that for James Bond? It needs frame gen to hit 60. Because I've not looked at the specs. Let me know, Aaron. Batman. Seriously? Oh yeah, I just reread it. Are you for real? That needs frame generation to get to 60. I wonder what Mag will think of that. Oops. That's not good. Yeah, I'm super stoked for Hitman. No, not Hitman. James Bond. Same thing, really. I just can't wait. Too many games, not enough time. But what am I playing at the moment, you may be asking, because we didn't do it at the start. As I'm actually playing Affiliate on Game Pass. And I think the game is awesome. I think the story is brilliant. Graphically, it looks amazing. If you haven't played it, go and play it in Game Pass. Pushing polygons, I'm playing Batman on PS5 Pro, and I had to cancel my Bond Collector's Edition pre-order. I wanted that golden. Dude, I would have sacked off Batman for that gun. Matt S25 to 60 frames per second with Lego Batman was with a top tier PC. Oof. It's a Lego game, for Christ's sake. Really? I don't know. I didn't have the $300 pushing polygons. Dude, yeah. I had an itchy wallet with a collector's edition for Black Flag because I've got the original one. Error Nation minimum 1080p at 60 with frame. Typhus Neon, I'm playing it too. Find some bits a bit janky. Not sure if you agree. Yeah, the controls are a bit janky in Affiliate. But I don't think it's about the controls. The story's good enough for me. I can see past the controls. The big gripe for me is the climbing mechanics in it. It's every time she jumps for a ledge, you have a QTE, hit the A button. Every single time you think she'd get better at climbing. But she doesn't. Constantly hitting that A button. Bloody annoying. Lego Batman will even melt your new PC. Well, by the sounds of things, it will. But I'm not playing it. If I did play something like that, it'd be something I'd get on Xbox for the sheer fact of I could play it with my son. Error Nation has put the specs up. So minimum graphics, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960, 4GB, or AMD Radeon RX 6400, 4GB, or Intel Arc E580, 8GB of stuff. Jesus, that's the minimum recommended. 2070 Super, 6650 XT. For a Lego game. Wow. That's insane. Oh dear. Wow. Good job I didn't do an article on that topic on Batman, isn't it? Oops. That's not going to go very well at launch. Yes, Error Nation, I agree. That's why I'm waiting. That's just buy it for console and run it at 30. But yeah, that's technically all I've got for tonight. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Obviously, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're watching after the fact, or even if you're in chat right now, subscribe to the channel. You get to see this pretty face, and once I get this PC, you will see Aero Nation's pretty face in here as well every Tuesday, as he is the new co-host for Gaming News Live. So what have we talked about tonight? We have talked about, obviously, Xbox hosting a new show, which is on Thursday, about the Project Helix. We've also talked about them scrapping Copilot, thanks to 78 Ink in chat for dropping me that. Rockstar potentially coming back with some old IPs, remasters, remakes, who knows. Onimusha might see something at the Summer Games Fest. Call of Duty is not coming to last-gen consoles. Halo 2 and 3 are still in active development, and 007 just looks absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I am ready to get my license to kill on. So, yes. So, that's what we've talked about tonight. I've had a good show. Chats enjoyed themselves. But yes, come and join me again next Tuesday. Hopefully, if I get the PC beforehand. Don't know. We'll keep Aero Nation in the loop. We may, either next week or the week after, it will be when Aero Nation starts. So we've got that to look forward to. Obviously, not got much coming to the channel at the moment. Kind of hit and miss on my videos. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, go and check out my Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss review that I put up at the weekend. If you're into something like that. I thought it was a good game. Didn't give it a very high score, though. But go and check that out. If I hear some news and I've got some time, I might drop a few videos here and there. But other than that, I will be here next Tuesday, live, 9 p.m. British summertime for now, 4 p.m. Eastern, where I will go over some of the latest gaming news for you. So yeah, remember, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified of more content coming to the channel. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.
Humans, what have you learned?